Hello, love. Beautiful day, beautiful soul. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. And I'm back to deliver this latest, timeless, collective channel message from the download series. If you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live, raw, real, uncut, unfiltered, unedited, deprogrammed, sugar-free broadcast, because the only thing I'm sugar-coating around here is these nails. So you can get yours done with me here in Vegas or fly me out to where you live. But let's get into this download for now. That's what we came to do. So we pulled your Alpha and Omega messages. Shout out to all the beautiful people over on the Wisdom app. We pulled them out. We leave them for the last, even though we pulled them first. And then we have now your P&Q Oracle. And Princess said it's a tiger in a cage. The date, December 17th of 2021, could be significant for somebody. That's when he drew me this card. It's a tiger in a cage. A tiger, in Korean superstition, the tiger, well, you might not know, but the tiger in Korean superstition is a symbol of good fortune, prosperity, and fertility. So the tiger is in a cage. And it's reminding me of this post. It's time to wake up the other lions. It's time to wake up the other lions. I heard the lion from the tribe of Judah. Okay. There's a tiger and it's in the cage. Where are we restricting our prosperity, our fertility, our good fortune? Okay. We would definitely want to open up that energy and be more fluid and allowing in those areas so that we can see the movement and the fluid and the aligning. Hello. Okay. From the major arcana, we have justice today. Justice comes in and is available to us once we have closed out our bad cycles, our unhealthy cycles. Okay. Sometimes justice looks like justice always looks like repercussions and consequences. Sometimes they're going to not be pleasant if what we did was not pleasant. Sometimes they'll be beautiful if what we did was beautiful. Justice is going to be determined on what you did to lead up to it. How did you earn your justice? Did you earn your justice in love and light, or did you earn it in cruelty and maliciousness? And sometimes people don't want to go straight because they know they're going to have a lot of justice catching up with them if they do. I hear that. Let me see. What's this one? Pointing the finger of blame at another leaves three creative fingers that leave. I'm just going to start this whole card over again. You're the first one I talked to today, so my mouth and my voice is still waking up. Point the finger of blame at another leaves three creative fingers pointing back at you and gives one finger of power to the other. And this came out for us recently too. That actually was channeled through in one of the readings we did the other day. I remember that this energy came through. So I've also pulled an 𝕊𝕚𝕝𝕚 card. Excuse me. I've also pulled an 𝕊𝕚𝕝𝕚 card. Let's see what the 𝕊𝕚𝕝𝕚 has to offer. It says, the ones you love the most, the ones that hurt most, those you want so little from and do so much for, can give so little in return. A stranger would give more. Give to the takers, not all. Save a little for the stranger. So, interesting. With that, it's like, and where have we been neglecting the stranger so that we can give to the ones that we love the most, that hurt the most, and give so little in return? And I do feel like I'm hearing kind words of wisdom is what's coming through. So the only ones that can comment on this live session are those who have purchased their membership. Shout out to the tribe. I see Golden Amazon as our first commenter for the day. Virginia's with us. And Liza, what's up? All right. Let's see what's the energy from the Enchanted Map Oracle for today. Oh, no. I forgot this one. The word, the clarity, the guidance is starting. Green light. Pistol in the pot, it don't seem right. It's about to be a fucking green light. Don't bring no guns to the party. It's about to be a green light. In other words, don't come out here. So if justice is coming in your favor, okay? It's about to be a green light. I feel like the cage, a tiger in, about to get opened up. It's about to be a green light. This is like when I get new nail clients, I'm like, the world better watch out. It's a whole nother nail fanatic loose on the streets, you know? It's a whole nother tiger out here. But the thing of it is, it's time to start something. Is it time to start giving to strangers instead of those who are familiar, those who more easily take, and give so little in return? Okay, what's the energy from the Enchanted Map for today, please? And thank you. What's the message for the download today? So thankful and grateful for your beautiful energy. It says follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the rainbow brick road. Yeah, I said that. The 10. Okay, so and 10 is Wheel of Fortune. This is looking like what I was just talking about. You know, to close out the old cycle first, then you get your justice. So if you're, I just had a conversation because, you know, you want to be a good person. You want to do the right thing. You don't want to be a bad person. But when you keep doing for those who are doing evil back to you, that is not being a good person, my dear. When they're doing maliciousness to you repetitively, and you keep trying to do good for them, that is not a good person. I read something that said that was a sin. Now that was that person's statement, but hey, I could vibe with that. I was like, you know what, that makes sense to me. If there's anything that could be called a sin, I've now found two things that I think I would call sinful. One is allowing sinners to destroy your light because they don't have no respect. The other is having gifts and talents and not using them. To me, those are sins. But let's see what else is coming out. So follow the leader. You're being led. Your guides are leading you. Okay, your path is, keep moving down your path, honey. And I hear, just keep swimming, swimming. Like, Dora, you got to keep on swimming down the path, honey. Yeah, you got to keep on walking that road, following the yellow brick road or the rainbow brick road, whichever it is. Yellow brick road. Yellow is the solar plexus chakra. That determination, willpower, the actions that you take, you got to follow the yellow brick road for yourself, honey. I like the rainbow brick road because rainbow is about all the chakra points being aligned. Whichever way you look at that road, it's yours. Follow it. Stay on it. Keep moving forward. Don't be afraid of your road. It's all a journey anyways. It's all a journey, and then you become spirit. So just get out here and have this journey. Just do it in a way that doesn't leave you feeling like you need to cast blame nor receive blame. You know what I'm saying? If anybody gonna blame you for something, they're going to blame you because maybe they breadcrumbed you, you know, and you left type shit. The tiger is in a cage. Let's see what else we have From the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle, what is the message for the download today, please and thank you? What can you reveal to us for today's download? What's the energy? Creation partnered, sex magic. Sex magic. I can do magic, baby. I'll perform a trick for you. Okay. Sex magic is what's coming out, though. So there's this understanding that when you connect physically with others, there is an exchange of energy. It is a creative power based on the energy and the mentality of that one that you're connecting with is going to show you a lot of what energy, not only that you're sharing with this person, just like a sexually transmitted disease, the energy flows back and forth, but it's also going to show you what kind of energy you're creating. Yeah. It's going to show you what kind of energy you're creating for yourself. So let's see now another oracle card from the Shaman's Dream, please. What's the energy for the download today from the Shaman's Dream? What's the download? Show me this download nice and clear. For my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity, for their highest light is and brightest good, for their overall health, peace, wealth, and empowerment. Yes. Okay, what do we have? Skywriting the fates. Situation is fated. I was really guided to just look at the other cards that were coming out here with it. It's closing door, which is completion, and dances on one foot, balancing act. So you have a completion of a balancing act. Okay, this is a fated completion. All right. All right, so we're going to get into the tarot now and see what the tarot has to add. I pulled out the Wandering Moon tarot deck. I totally forgot that I had it. I have so many, and I forgot that I had this one. So I'm excited to use this one again because this one's pretty new. Only used it a couple times, and I was liking, you know, I like all my decks, but I was liking the messages. And I like the cards simple, black and white. I don't know why my eyes, maybe it's the whole colorblind red-green deficiency thing I've got going on, but my eyes like the black and white cards. And then I saw that we would be clarifying these cards today with my handmade tarot cards. So let's see what we have for the download today. Remember, like I said in the beginning, if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, you can pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, you can leave it where you found it. But yeah, somebody's like, how come your readings always seem like you're watching me through my windows or all in my energy? Well, you know, spirit guides. The more you want to connect with this channel, the more you interact with this channel, you're getting tuned in, tapped, and turned on. Every time you watch, you give this video, the videos, a thumbs up. You think about it. You talk about it. You share it. Okay. Your guides know that you're watching. Your spirit knows that you're watching. And therefore, what a great way to deliver your messages, because you just keep tuning into this channel. This lady over here, she likes to be open in channel, just open channel information. So what do you know? Boom. Here comes your experience. Your very personal feeling experience coming through on this very general show in a very magical way. And so, you know, don't begin to freak out. Be grateful. Give gratitude to your guides for knowing exactly where you're at, what you're watching, and how to speak to you in the easiest way that's available right now that you're receptive to. And I'm hearing a lot of times your guides are speaking to you more directly. I mean, because they always are. But what happens is your ego gets caught up and don't want to hear or respond to or accept what your intuition has shown sometimes. And so, you know, in that case, that's where you get external confirmations and guidance. And that's what's happening here. So let's see what we have for your message today. We're going to go ahead and do my 9-card spread, showing both sides of the experience to start us out. What's the situation? Once the first card comes out, And there it is. We're going to just pull off the top because all the cards will be aligned. Okay, so let's just lay this out right away. There we go. Our 9 cards. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Moons. Okay, so the 10 of Moons, 10 of Cups energy. 10 of Cups energy, 10 of emotions. So this is about a loving connection. This is your happily ever after. This is about your happily ever after. The Knight of Wands. Right here we have this crystal with the feather crossing it. For me, the Knight of Wands, it comes through in a couple of different ways. Right now, the way I'm seeing it is that gotta take a dump urge. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. There's something I gotta do. There's something I gotta do. I gotta do this now. I can't wait. Gotta make it happen. Gotta take action. Positive. So after good news, you want to go celebrate that good news. Somebody here, you received some good news. You want to go celebrate that good news. Okay. Somebody here, you closed up a chapter, an emotional chapter in your life, and now you feel like it's time to dance, dance, dance. That's what I heard. Dance. Boogie Wonderland. That's what I heard. Okay, so somebody here, you feel like you're in a boogie wonderland now because, and you gotta take a dump urge to boogie, boogie, boogie. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. You got the urge to shake your booty because something is come together. It's complete. And that feather is also giving me spirit energy. For me, the feathers are messengers from the spirit realm, messages, hellos from heaven is the way I see the feathers. So the Knight of Wands, some of you are thinking about one of your angels in heaven, somebody who has departed this realm and gone into spirit. Okay, gone into spirit. And you're thinking about this one as you go out and you have fun, or this one is you're receiving some intuitive nudge. Go do this from this loved one in spirit. Okay. And if it's not that for you, then you're one of the ones where it's like your own soul, your higher self, your spirit team, and your guides. Either way, this is about a nudge connected to spirit energy that's like a gotta take a dump urge. Because, when you got to take a dump, you headed straight for the bathroom, baby. Ain't nothing getting between you and no bathroom. Hopefully it's at your own house, right? Hopefully ain't nobody already in there, right? It's like that. Okay. But you get up and you go. You don't stop and think about it and converse, or maybe I'll put it off. There's no thoughts of procrastination, delay, or any of that. It's I'm on my way right now. I'm on my way. It's like that. Okay, so why is this Knight of Wands here? Also with this handmade clarifying tarot deck, you can order one of these for yourself and I'll make you one. It's on my website, but I like handmade stuff the best, but now that the first one's come out, we're just going to go off the top. So we have the 4 of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. So the Page of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. This is something I want, and I want to hold on to it. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles dealing with family, home, being safe. Okay. Being frugal. Maybe you being frugal with your time, being humble. I hear humble. Okay. And then 7 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. That's not suiting me no more. 8 of Cups, walking away from that. Somebody has been humble. You've been humble. You've been holding on because it's something you want. And then a shift happens in you. 7 of Pentacles hits. 8 of Cups is what time it is. 7 of Pentacles hits, talking about, this is no sense in holding on to that. I'm going to go towards what I really want. 8 of Cups. I'm going to invest wisely for the long term. 7 of Pentacles in moving myself towards the direction of what I truly choose. Because when I go with the 8 of Cups, so, to get my own wish fulfillment, I got to mind my business. I can't make your business more important than my business if I'm going to get my wish fulfillment. In other words, I have things I need to do. I have things I want to do. Everybody or other people will have things they want me to do and stuff like that for them. But, at the same time, I need to remember that I have my own goals to achieve. If I'm busy building up everybody else's goals and dreams, when will I have time to build up my own? Okay, so we're not going to do that anymore. I hear we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to take care of our own needs, our own goals and desires so that we can see our wish fulfillment in this. Okay. In your physical experience, let me see what we have. The star, Aquarius energy, is the dawn of the age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. There's an Aquarius person here, but more than that, this is your fate. This is your destiny. It is fate and it is destiny. This is the star always talks about healing and protection as well. The things happening in your physical experience support your healing and they are for your protection. This is part of your fate so you can attain that wish fulfillment. The universe is giving you something that you wanted, whether you forgot about it, realized you wanted it or not. That's what it's going to turn out to be. Somebody's going through some sort of being inspired to make some sort of change in their life that I'm hearing at the outset might not look so pretty. But if they keep going down this path, they're going to find the beauty of it and why the universe delivered this to their path. But they're going to have to go down the path to get there. They're going to have to follow the yellow brick road. The spirit is taking them down the path. They're going to find out why they're there when they get there. Sex has magic involved. Some of you don't understand why. Whoa, that's new shit. I just got to download new shit. Some of you don't understand why when that friend gets in a partnership, okay, the friend gets a new relationship, they fall off. They fall off. They stop hanging out. Where they go? Well, what happened was that person, whoever they mix with, the energy exchange, when they start to have sex with that person, the energy exchange with that person brought into their experience, into their energy, something that couldn't, it's like if they were already, especially if they were, because clearly if they were going to align with somebody whose energy is so contradictory to yours that it can't sustain in your energy field, they were already holding some of that, but it wasn't enough to push them out of your energy field. As soon as they have sex, as soon as they start having sex with somebody and that energy exchange happens between the two of them, it's go time. Somebody, it's like your energy automatically repels them in this physical plane with the star card. Your energy automatically repels theirs because you're protected. Yeah. So somebody is been engaging in sexual energy with the person whose energy is reversed, who's upside down. And so different connections are falling off. They're not allowed. Okay, not allowed. They're blocking off. They're not in an allowing energy. They're blocking off the magical energy within themselves. Okay, with the star, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is an ending. Okay, an ending. Third person. Okay, Four of Cups. Rejecting the offer. Okay, the Moon. Yeah, closing out the cycle. Intuitively, you know you have to confront rejection issues, abandonment issues, or shame or guilt for walking away. Okay, whichever side of the table your energy is, right? From third-party energies. It doesn't mean that somebody was cheating on you, but it does mean that, like I said, maybe your roommate got a romantic partner. And as soon as they start mixing energies, this is what I saw intuitively. As soon as they start mixing energies with another person romantically, now the energy ain't mixing right with you. So let's see what's going on over here. Their physical experience, Two of Moons. They trying to balance it out between two. See, this is that where the person has two. Okay, they have two. You and another. It doesn't mean it could be romantic for somebody, but it ain't for everybody. This could be a couple of friends. Oh yeah. Yeah, this could totally be this friend that's like, well, why are you talking to my friend, or why are you blah blah blah? You know what I'm saying? People get insecurities and jealousies about who you connect with and who's connected more to the other and who seems to get along better. And that's my friend. How dare you take my friend? Like all that type of childish shit come out. Even in grown ass people sometimes. Even in really like, how many years young are you? Because you should know this already. Like, just because they're your friend doesn't mean they can't be my friend. And just because I met them from you doesn't mean that we can't continue. Something like that. Okay. Two of moons with the world, the change. There's the end, a successful end. Oh, the 10 of swords. Okay. Yeah, so that final decision, 10 of swords, final decision, 3 of swords, heartbreak, sadness, and difficulties. Okay, and the 6 of cups from the past. So thinking about the past, there's been some heartbreak, but that's over. Okay, because there's a change. There is a change, a successful change, a leveling up. Somebody here is changing their world. They're changing what they're doing. They're leveling up. They learned from the heartbreaks of the past, and they let go of some sort of idea. Somebody here let go of the idea that they could entertain too. Somebody here let go of the idea about being an option. Somebody let go of the idea of being involved with a person once they saw who that person was getting involved with. Like, oh, that energy ain't for me. All of a sudden, your energy is rejected it. Your energy just rejected it. These changes are fated. This is not just some random occurrence. This is something that you were being brought to. I heard it was meant for you to have such a strong emotional connection and tie to the one that you were going to end up needing to walk away from. It was meant. And I hear, that's so cruel. That's so unfair. That's what I hear. That's so cruel and that's so unfair. Is it though? Is it though? Or is it just the divine way of organizing some situations and circumstances to get you where you were trying to be the whole time anyways? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This situation was organized to get you where you were trying to be the whole time anyways. So, yeah, because this was about somebody breaking free from these past energies. Breaking free from these past energies. So I see intuitively that whoever this is that you're breaking free from, walking away from, whatever this, they come to an end in your experience. Okay, I see that they ended it. They're the ones that ended it, and it was your level up. That's what I see, because you were entertaining a situation where you weren't the collaboration, the working together, the partnership, the cooperation was being rejected, and that needed to stop. Your emotional body is the Empress. Honey, you know your value and your worth. Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. Yeah. You know that you're precious, beautiful, all that. Okay. Let's see. This is, and you want to love and nurture. Ace of Cups. There's that self-love energy. See? And 7 of Cups, unconditional love energy. When you have self-love, you could give unconditional love, and that allows you to walk away. Queen of Cups, because you're psychic, you're intuitive, you're loving, you're nurturing. Okay. And the Knight of Wands, and your spirit is saying it's go time. Your spirit said, listen, it's go time. It's time for you to love them unconditionally. Which means no matter where you're at, what you're doing, who you're with, if I see you again or if I don't, I love you anyways. Just know that I love you no matter what. Know that I love you no matter what. But for my own growth, for my own development, for my own self-love, I got to take action that my spirit is showing me here, you say? Got to take action for my own growth that honors me. This is some good ass coffee. Okay. What's going on in their emotional bodies? In their emotional body, we have the 2 of Stars. Two of Stars is interesting. So each of these stars is being held separately. This is Two of Swords energy. So in their emotional body, it's like they can even feel that, this is where this person feels awkward because they have to make some excuses or come up with an explanation for why y'all can't hang out no more. Or even if they don't, they feel it. Okay. These two, the destiny, this is where destiny splits. We had one star here. It came together as part of destiny. I'm seeing this like it's overlapped. But what the feeling is now on their side is this is where destiny splits. That's what somebody's saying. This is where the destiny splits. Eight of Pentacles, repetitive cycles, putting in effort and work to try to accomplish a goal. The Hangman, having a new perspective about that, seeing things differently, another perspective. The Page of Pentacles, because you know what needs to be done, something new, you're starting something new. Okay, the Devil energy. Okay, and that's something new. There Capricorn energy here, starting something new, a new level. Okay, seeing the cycles in a different way so that you can do something that takes you beyond getting stuck in fear. That's what this person is trying to do. This person is trying to address the things, do the work, shadow work. Page of Pentacles and the Devil together are telling me shadow work. Okay, Page of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and the Devil together is giving me shadow work energy, saying this person is here going into some shadow work energy. They could be going into even feeling dark night of the soul energy, but it doesn't feel like that on the surface. They don't know it yet. I'm here. Oh, I don't know how I like that message. Like it or not, that's what comes through. Like I said, there's no sugar coating in this show. Whether we like it or not, we're going to say what we hear. Yeah. So you feel the urge to move on. This person can feel, that it's time to move on. It looks good on up front. And it's not that it's good or bad. It simply is. This is the next phase of evolution, of development for both of you. Okay, is the next phase of development for both of you. I feel that this is somebody who, there's been a long history with the Three of Swords and the Six of Cups. There's a history. There's been a lot of hurt that has happened here. There's been a lot of pain in the past here. Is it over the past 2 years? Because I do have that Two of Moons, or is this the past 2 months? Is this for the last 20 years for somebody? I'm getting 20 years. Okay. Well, let's see where your head's at with this. You have the Ace of Moons, Ace of Cups energy. And the Ace of Cups did come out here in your emotional body. So you're taking that feeling of self-love and you're thinking, how can I apply this in self-love in this situation? With moons, and especially because these clouds are here, it's like where there's confusion out there. What is my self-love telling me that I need to do here? Okay. And you have the Hierophant, because you've had a lot of life lessons, important life lessons. You have a spiritual connection. Your spirituality is very important to you. You know it's sacred and it's worth protecting. Hierophant, Taurus energy. What else? The Tower. Life lessons in the Tower. These life lessons are showing you when these towers fall, you better get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. And 10 of Wands, because this is over. There's an ending. This can't continue anymore. Queen of Swords, honoring your boundaries and stuff. All that coming out of self-love with the Ace of Moons. Okay. And then let's see what they have in their head. They have the Five of Wands. Oh, in their head, they got problems. I don't know how to do this. I can't do that. Everywhere I turn is a problem. Everything I try to do doesn't work out. Blockages, roadblocks, confusions, battling, fighting. It's all a competition. So fucking competitive. That's why. So here you were. You didn't know that this person was rejecting cooperation with you. So it had to come to an end. You were trying to cooperate with somebody. They were trying to fight with you and compete with you. Cooperation and competition, those two energies are counterproductive. They create chaos. So where you were trying to be cooperative with somebody and somebody was trying to compete with you, that situation don't work. Let's see some more about what's going on in their head. Can you show me more about why this Five of Wands is here? Empress, because you're in your Empress status. We already got that clearly from the cards. Okay, you're in your Empress status. You show Two of Cups. Love you. I love you. Okay, Knight of Swords. But but they say you show them love because you know your value and worth. And then Knight of Swords. They got some harsh, ugly ass shit to say. Knight of Swords could really talk a lot of smack. Knight of Swords is an energy where grandma wants to come in and say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, keep your mouth shut. If you don't have nothing nice to say, keep your mouth shut. That's that Knight of Swords. What needs to happen there? Okay, strength, because they want to control. Okay, because they need to get themselves into control. They feel like they don't have control. So they say things to try to control a situation, to try to dominate, to try to do something like that. They're saying some rash shit because they're feeling, somebody's feeling their self a little bit. It feels like somebody that got a whiff of their self. You know what I'm saying? Like they're smelling themselves. They're feeling themselves in some sort of way. And now they're saying something to a person who loves them and who nurtures them. And you are the lover or the nurturer. Fighting when there should be cooperation. There's no cooperation. There's fighting. Okay. Let's see what your spirit's got to say about all this. Your spirit says, Knight of Swords. If they're going to bring you negativity, you meet them. You meet them in the place where you confront that. You do not run from the fight. The Knight of Swords ain't running from the fight. The Knight of Swords is going to confront and deal with the battle. Knight of Swords is going to cut through the BS. Knight of Swords. And this is going to happen fast. Spirit says the repercussions come because of the thoughts, the words, the harassment, the physical abuse, or the mental abuse, the emotional abuse, the verbal abuse. Those things. Okay, let's see what else. King of Wands. It's time for you to take action when this happens. The Star. This is in your destiny. This is fated. Okay. Nine of Swords. It's going to take you to a place of uncomfortability. King of Pentacles. But your word will be your bond, and you'll find greater stability after you take this action of addressing this negativity. Okay, so you're going to be having more stability, growth for yourself. Trust and confidence in your own energy. Trust and confidence in yourself. Let me see. What's this other person's spirit calling for here? King of Wands. They need to take action. They need to take action. Again, if they can't cooperate from you, then they need to go find somewhere where they can be cooperative with the energy in their life. They need to take action. They need to step up and do what they say they're going to do. Okay. Or their word will never be their bond. If they don't, there will be karmic repercussions with justice. If they do, then they'll see benefits. Okay. King of Swords, having the clarity. Okay. Warrior, scholar, diplomat. This person need to use logic. Okay. Their intellect. Okay. They need to study. This person could be, if they act ruthless, there's going to be consequences about that. Okay. The blunt conversation. Okay. Two of Wands about choices. Blunt decision making. Okay. Six of Pentacles of where they going to give their energy. They need to recognize, So Six of Pentacles, this is where you have a benefactor coming in that nurtures, that cares, that provides, right? Two of Wands, a decision. A decision needs to be made of what to do. Okay. With the King of Swords, with accuracy, with clarity, with intellect, with logic, okay, in order to bring justice in. So this person's got to see this situation clearly about where they're getting benefit. This said, don't bite the hand that feeds you. If the tiger's in a cage, who did the tiger bite the hand that feeds it? Okay, interesting. Somebody feeling caged, so they're biting the hand that feeds them. And in this situation, it's because somebody needs to take a certain course of action. And this is why we said the path of their fate, for them to step into their destiny. They both have destiny in their hands. They both have the ability to attain wish fulfillment here, but it's going to split the path in order to do so. What's at the bottom of the clarifying tarot? The Chariot. Overcoming challenges and obstacles. It's go time. We had with the starting. It's go time. It's a green light. Okay. All right. I want to go over this spread again. I want to use the Foxfire Oracle first to go over this spread. Show me what's happening here. Let's dig deeper into this download. What you got for us today? Lesser is God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, that divine one source energy. Yeah. The balance of all that is. Okay, let's see. That perfect unconditional love, energy. What is it? What's the message for the download here that we have today, please? And thank you, universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the air in our lungs. Thank you for the electricity that allows us to connect and communicate in the way that we do here today. Thank you for the divine messages coming through for us, for our benefit, for our empowerment, for our awareness. Okay. Thank you for the ancestors, angels, and guides that woke up with us this morning, that guarded us through the night, and that will guide us through the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So thankful and grateful. Let's see what else we have for today's download. Again, from the time the first card comes out, we're just going to pull off the top and go over this whole spread again with oracle messages. So what do we have for today's download? What's the download message? What's the download message today? Thank you. Starting here, we have grace. This is a situation of grace. Okay. Grace has been extended in this situation, but it's go time with the Knight of Wands. It's the need to take action. Okay. In your physical experience, this is a destined decision. You didn't see this coming up, but it's going to change your fate. And this has to do with immortality, saying you're connected to your angels, your ancestors and guides, and the eternal part of you, your eternal energy, your immortal energy. You're connected to that. You know that it's not just about this lifetime. It's about the overall energy. It's about cycles. It's about, I'm hearing many lifetimes. Okay. You know that this is about many lifetimes in their physical experience. We have the golden moment. And it's card number 5, which is showing me Hierophant energy. And then we have this fox that is lighting its own path with the lantern. And so the golden moment, somebody has to choose which way they want to light their path. You know, you got to, right now, somebody here is being pushed to go make their own path again in your emotional body. Now, what do we have? Transcendence. Yeah. You're connected to the cosmic. You're connected to the collective. You're connected to the universe. Okay. Transcendence. This is about you. Again, spiritually transcending the situation. Like they want me to look up the definition of the word transcendence. It says existence or experience beyond the normal or physical level. So how you feel is you're experiencing emotions beyond the normal physical level. Okay. Beyond the physical level. Your feelings of self-love is beyond the normal, baby. They can't call you normal. You're too rare. You're different. And maybe somebody thinks that is very uncomfortable. And anywhere where they're finding that very uncomfortable was because they got to go find their own not normal energy. Let me see. In their emotional body, what do they have? Growth. They know. They can feel it. It's time that they've got to grow. They feel it. Somebody here, they could feel that it's time for change so that they can grow. Okay. In your headspace, what do you have? The gift of connection. You know that no matter what is transpiring at this time or how the path unfolds in the future, that this connection has been a gift. Okay. And at the same time, you know that the main connection that matters for you is that self-connection, with the Ace of Moons being the main card there, because self-love, honey, you are the only ride or die you're ever going to have. Everything and everybody else is going to go at some point in time. The only one that will be with you as a ride or die is you. And you know that. Your crown is beautiful. Your look is beautiful, beautifully adorned. And you know the value of connecting with you. You know the value you bring to a experience with any other person when you connect with them. So you protect your value. Okay. in their headspace, threefold protection. Well, even though this person is going through a lot of challenges in their headspace, they also know they're protected. They also know that they got a lot of feelings going on and there's a lot of chaos and confusion, but they know that somehow they're going to get through it. They're going to be all right. In your spirit, what your spirit is saying, bringer of change. Yeah, this is a time of change that's coming in. That's why these things are happening. In their spirit, what's happening? In their spirit, they have hope. Excuse me. And hope recently came out on the show in levels. We have hope, belief, and knowing. This person is in hope and they got to reach for their knowing. But again, this has to do with repercussions for actions taken and not taken. Some things that were beneath the surface have come out, okay? And that was significant here. Whatever was beneath the surface come out. Thank you, Wendy, for your $10 love donation. I just saw that come through. I appreciate you from the Wisdom app. So grateful. Yeah, so there's something here about, hope, belief, and knowing. This person is still in hope. They're going to have to get to where they believe, and they're going to have to get to where they know before it will show. So their life is taking them down that path. Let's go into the nature's whispers and go over this spread again. Let's see what else we have. What else can we dig out from this experience? I don't feel that there's a malicious energy here. I just feel like somebody here could be unaware of what else they're connecting with and the effect that it has on what they have. And as a result of your protection and the protection of both paths, yours and theirs, there could be a separation, a divergence. The two paths diverged in the wood. One path was the one less traveled by. The other one was the common path. So one of you is doing something that is more uncommon and the other of you is taking a more traditional approach. Okay. Yeah. Is that what's going on here? Somebody's taking a more traditional approach and you're not traditional. You are out of the box thinker. You do things in a different way. You're in a different type of energy. Okay, the situation was grace. Hold on. I see in this situation, removing yourself with grace. Removing yourself with grace. Just her whole body language there with the grace card is saying you're removing yourself with grace. So let's see, from the time the first card falls, we're going to just pull off the top. What's the message here for the download? Show me more about this message for the download today, please, and thank you. All right. Be your best self always. Card number 24 is at the core of the reading. It's time to be your best self. 24, they said, 2 is High Priestess and 4 is Emperor. 2 plus 4 equals 6. That's Lovers. So because of what you know spiritually, you got to step up in your authority and make the difficult choices so that you can be your best. Again, somebody's making some choices. If you continue to entertain that, it could be, I'm hearing, debilitating to your spiritual evolution, your growth, your position, your path, your purpose. And anywhere where somebody else is making their choice, if they stick with you, it would equal that for them as well. So there's a need for paths to separate for the allowing of the personal development of both parties so that both parties could transcend the current experience, evolve beyond it, become more aware, create more empowerment for what they need moving forward. But this is happening. I hear because these energies are not on the same place in the path. These energies are on different places in the path. They have different levels of awareness and experience from which they draw. They are not drawing from the same energy of a level of awareness or experience. Okay, let's look at your physical position. Be gentle with yourself. Card number 33, Ascendant Masters. You're doing this with grace. I'm going to be nice to myself and allow myself to have the easier self-respecting experience. I don't have to choose the contrast. If I don't like what's being served at that station of this life buffet, I can go to the next station of this life buffet and put something that I do enjoy on my plate. Don't have to choose this. Okay. And because I see the 33 is showing me Empress and Empress, this is for both the honoring the value and the worth and the position of both. This is what's best for everybody involved. Okay. In their physical experience. And I just see you looking over them while they're having this golden moment with sympathy and knowing that you'll get there. You'll get there. You're doing this. You're journeying. This is what it's about. Their physical experience. Card number 20 says higher ground, higher ground. So I'm hearing the ugly things that came out of a person's mouth was because they want to be on a higher ground. And when somebody is in this place with a limited awareness, or their spirit is not being embraced, their spirit body is not being embraced for their own evolution, sometimes they will lash out and attack and try to tear down those who they perceive to be high in a higher position than what they are. Okay. And that is evidence that it's time for those paths to split. Okay. It's time for those paths to split. So this is where, you start making progress or growth in something in your life, and somebody who's been right next to you this whole time, now they got some ugly shit to say about it. They got some destructive words for you, throwing salt on your game, throwing hate into the mix, and throwing animosity, anger, resentment, jealousies, envies into it. But this person is, look, higher ground. They're moving into a higher ground is what's really happening. So, you dealt with somebody's shadow aspect. I feel like you're having an experience with another person's shadow aspect. So that means it's going to trigger your own shadow aspect as well. And I hear the difference in mastery over the shadow is what is determining this separation. If you were in the same level of shadow mastery, you might have still continued together for a while. You're at different levels of shadow mastery, and I'm hearing shadow awareness. Okay. In your emotional body, what do you have? Acceptance of love, card number 38. Empress and strength. Yes, you accept love. So this is a self-love energy. This isn't necessarily coming love from another way it's coming. It's like your self-love, your love for yourself is your superpower. And that's why you have perception beyond the physical. You have awareness beyond the physical, beyond what everybody else can see plain as day in front of them. You see beyond that, and you feel love beyond the capacity of what. No. You even have, if you wanted to, you could really stay in this situation. It's just your self-love doesn't allow for it anymore because it would be disrespectful to yourself. That is a love that is not normal in our society. And so that's why it's coming through the way that it has. You're allowing yourself to save space, and you say, if I ain't getting love from over there, I don't need to get nothing from over there. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, there was something here where you love them so much, you give them so much, give them so much, give them so much, they give you nothing back. They point the finger of blame at you. They point the finger of blame at you with some harsh words, some ugly words, some very attacking words, and they can't see the three fingers of blame that is pointing back at themselves, and they're trying to empower you with power over their feelings. And in reality, is feelings are created internally. You got some feelings that you're having. It's not somebody else's fault. Even if they're the one doing something to you, you the one allow them to do anything to you because they don't have to be in your presence. They don't have to have access to you. Nobody can do to us if we don't allow that access. And so somebody says, yeah, well, does that mean that when I was physically disrespected or violated in some sort of way, that I allowed access? Whether you realize it or not, on some level, yeah, you are aligned with access to that. Were you sitting up here talking about how you are a victim in this situation and that situation and the other situation? Because that will invite another victim situation right into your life. maybe you didn't specifically say, well, it's going to happen like this and it's going to happen like that. And you didn't point out all the details of how a victimized situation will come into your experience again, and you'll become once again a victim. But you kept focusing on victimization. You could be listening to stuff, watching stuff about ones being victimized, really getting in the feeling of victim energy. Boom, victimization experience shows up. Likewise, though, as well, if we out here doing dirt, victimizing other people, then that dirt, the victimization energy, gonna come back. That's just how the laws are set up on this planet. What's going on in their emotional body? Shift your energy. Yeah, they know their emotions are trying to shift right now. They got to shift for this growth. Yeah. If they know or if they don't know, it doesn't really matter. This is what's happening in their emotional body. They're starting to, this is like where somebody, hindsight is 20/20, they say. After somebody doesn't open their mouth, they have some emotions about it and they start to learn. They start to learn. Why? Because there was some very strong emotions to what had happened here. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, that is extremely effective because I'm about to be 45 pretty soon. By the way, May 6th, come to Vegas. We're going to do spiritual practice during the day. I'll start it off with some singing bowls. We'll do some live discussion, and then we're going to party in the evening. I'm booking out my salon for the whole day to hold this event. We're going to do it at my shop. Handle your own travel arrangements and your own room and board and stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to be a part of that, I'm not going to charge a fee to come. I will accept donations because everything I do and put together costs something. If you want to donate, you can. But that's here in Vegas. So if you want to come to Vegas, if you're going to be here, let me know so I can make sure I have the seating available for everybody who shows up. And any gifts that I'm going to be giving available for everybody who shows up as well. Information is below the video to reach out to me if you want to reserve your space for that event. In other words, that's a Love Stop 2023, the love, peace, and happiness. I'm not going to pressure myself to doing 3 days like I have in the past. Last year, it didn't even happen, but we're going to get back into it this year. So I encourage you all to show up, and I probably should have been announcing this since earlier, but you still got over a month to make your plans. So come see me in Vegas, May 6th. May 6th, May 6th. It's a Saturday this year, May 6th. Okay. All right. So in your headspace, what you got? Infinite blessings, honey. You know that everything is always working out for me. 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 You appreciate this connection. You know that there are infinite blessings for you and for the other person. And you stay in tune with that. You're focused on that. You're like, even as you look back at this person and you know that they're going through an energy shift, you still well wishing them. You can still see infinite blessings in this for them, regardless of what they see for you, regardless of what's come out of somebody's mouth. You have unconditional love. We already said that. You see infinite blessings. You see possibilities and probabilities. And that's a beautiful thing. There's nothing that's going to make you devalue this connection, because you know that this connection and everything that came out in your life, no matter how it turns out, is for your blessing. You know that your higher self orchestrates it all so you can see exactly who and what you are. Anywhere where it triggers fear is so you can learn that fear is false. Anywhere where it makes you uncomfortable is so you can learn what else you could be. And you know this, man. Okay. Let's see what's going on in their headspace. Love matters. Card number 43. They know that you love them. They know that you love them. They know that you're wise. They know that you're a guide. They respect this. They want to make sure and do things better. They might have stirred up some shit, but I feel like there is, I'm hearing the word repentance. I'm hearing two words, repentance and remorse about it. Whether they have told you or not, they know that love matters. They know that you love them. And they want to be able to show you love back. Let's see what your spirit says. Hope and happiness. You know that they're in hope, okay? And you know that there's levels to this. Hope, belief, and knowing. But in the meantime, you're happy. You're happy and you want them to be happy. You know that these changes are set to make them happier and allow your happiness to flow. Okay, what their spirit is saying. Laughter, yeah, there's the happiness. Okay, now they have hope and happiness. Your spirit and their spirit work together to put you both in the situation to go through this transitional phase and be a catalyst in one another's life, to go for it, to make these leaps and bounds of growth. Okay, let love be your beacon. Let love guide your heart. Somebody says, I don't know how to love. Okay, that's fine. You don't know how to love. You're probably the one that's got to go out there and learn about that right now, right? Because somebody in this does know how to love, and somebody in this has some blockages to that, and they're reaching for a higher form of love. Because I just heard, send me a higher love. Whoa. All right, so let's just get into a little bit of Rebel deck messages. This is a little bit of different type of deck here, but let's see what we have to say. What else can you add to this message, please and thank you? What else do we have for the download today? Yeah, I see two people. Their paths came together and were meant to come apart at some time, and in reality, it's like that with everyone. There is not anybody that will be with you every step of every day of your life, period. That's just how it works. And this planet things start and end, period. That's just how it works. Appreciate it while you've got it. You get all the love, all the lessons, give all the love, all the lessons, get fully immersed in it when you have it, because at some point the situation shifts, right? And that's what we have happening here. This is the shifting point. This is the point of change where things have got to come together in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Things are being readjusted and realigned where they are more suitable, more sustainable, more beneficial for both sides of the party. Okay, let's see what we have from the Rebel Oracle, and we'll do the pull off the top thing once the first card comes out. Show me this download message. Okay. It says, have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Somebody here doesn't want to nourish themselves. Somebody here, this is a situation where somebody needs some nourishment. Somebody needs some nourishment. Okay. And this dark blue color here is giving me throat chakra energy. It's also giving me third eye energy. Okay. In this a situation that has not been reciprocal, because remember, you give and give and give, and they take, and they will take until you have nothing left to give. So now it's time for you to go get some of what you've been given, because honey, you need to get filled up too. And below, step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. In other words, like I said, it's been unreciprocal. You've been giving so much more than you've been getting. I heard if you keep doing this, it's a case for spiritual malnourishment. So it's time for you to remove yourself from a situation that's not nourishing you because you haven't eaten. In their physical experience, love is coming up. Get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. Maybe they're not feeling so hot because, love is the issue in this physical experience for them. They are now being taught about love in your emotional body. Rebel, because fuck it. Honey, it's time for you to be a rebel. You love them unconditionally, but you know what? If they're not going to reciprocate, it's time to rebel. If the energy feels so weighted, it's time, again, this is where, like I said a minute ago, just because it's on the buffet don't mean you got to put it on your plate. And if it don't taste right, if it's not something you want to eat, then don't put it on your plate. It's quite simple. It's so simple, in fact, that it is annoying to some folks because it's so damn simple. If you don't want to deal with this person, then stop dealing with them. Stop answering the phone. Stop saying yes. Stop letting them come over. Stop hanging out with them. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Even if you love them, but somebody said, but I love them so much. Okay, that's fine. Love them enough to respect that they're not where you're at and they're not going to be. That's also a form of self-love. Everybody is not in the same place. Everybody is not in the same capacity for love. Some people got a 1 pint capacity for love, and other people got a 5 gallon capacity for love. And if it's not reciprocal, your love can be overwhelming to them. If you have the larger capacity for love than what they have, your love could be extremely overwhelming to them, just like that 5-gallon drum will overflow a little pint, right? So you could be doing too much love and that they can't handle it. Or vice versa, you know. Feel yourself in where your energy feels resonant. Let's see, in their emotional body, what do they have? Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. Like I said, love is coming up, but somebody's ego gets in the way. Instead of love, their ego is right there in their heart. Okay. In your headspace, what you got? That project, that person, that idea is waiting. You got work to do, baby. Get after that shit. The world has your back. You got work to do. You got shit to handle. Okay. You need to do this. In their head body, you are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Don't use it for dumb shit. Didn't I just say that somebody used their voice for dumb shit? Is this ego issue about talents? Okay. Talents. Is this an ego issue about the ability to love? Okay. Let's see what your spirit says. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. Yeah, because you done been through a whole battle here, and you need to nourish yourself. Don't look for anybody to give it to you, and don't try to get somebody to talk it into you. This is something you need to build up into yourself. Okay. On their spirit, put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Their spirit is guiding them to get involved in life. Get off of living in their phone, which is a digital reality, and get into reality, into the real reality. So somebody here, they've been focused on a false evidence appearing real, on a false perception of their reality. They need to recognize how talented and amazing they are, but they need to drop the ego off of their love so that they can love. And I'm also noticing the way these colors came out here. This is real interesting. So on both sides of this, you're being shady and loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Somebody here was being shady, trying to be in control. It's time for all that to calm down. And so it's being shook up and shook out. Okay. So I see tribe here. Go ahead and put your personal question in if you have one. I see wisdom app here. So thankful and grateful. Let me get into your alpha and omega messages. These are the messages we pulled first, and we're going to read them last. And I always love the way these things come together. So let's see what we had. The 4 of action. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event, such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. And all of those things could be very symbolic that it talked about, but it's time to take action. That King of Wands energy that came through for you. Let's see what the postcard from Spirit has to offer. Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune in to the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? Yeah, this is all part of your journey. You're not yet at your destination because you're still alive. You're still breathing. Let me just, before we close this out, I still want to get some rooms. I forgot I had the room bag sitting there. Let me get some rooms on this before we get out of here. Okay, none of the spirit rooms came out. This is interesting. So what I see happening in these runes, somebody's energy is in restriction, you know, because they're looking, it's like they can't, I'm hearing they can't do what you can do. Somebody here, you know, the restriction is happening so that way they can find that they can find what they can do. Okay. There's trust issues with somebody that's coming up. There is trust issues with somebody that's coming up. You can only trust them to a certain degree. Yeah, this person is in a healing phase and they're going through it. They're choosing it. Yeah, they are choosing to heal at this time. And you are, this has to do with you coming into your prosperity. Somebody here, the whole ego issue is that, you know, your prosperity is looking really delicious. You have a lot of wisdom. And, you know, your ability to connect with people, you're in your divine feminine energy. That all has to be protected right now. Somebody here, whatever they said, and that attacking that attacking energy, that's the only way it keeps coming through. That attacking energy was somebody's ego being reared up because you're in your feminine energy. You're in your feminine power. You have your wisdom. You have your prosperity. They want to get some. They want to get some. Don't, you know, and there could be this period where you and this one, even if you love them, even if they're your friend, even whatever it is, you guys could love each other. But it's like there's got to be a certain level of separation here for a certain period of time for some awareness to come through. And that's what's being aligned here. So this is what I have for you all today. I don't see any member questions. So with all that being said and done, until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.